in this case, I do not recommend you to trade.
Hi my dear traders, I'm so glad you're back here, and today we'll be talking about one interesting and simple strategy. This strategy is perfect for both beginners and those who have already learned how to make money on binary options. Be sure to watch this video till the end because there's gonna be a lot of useful things here, useful hacks, and if you apply them properly, you can make your profit on binary options much bigger. In this video, we'll talk about the trends, the upward and downward ones, how to trade on a trend, how to trade against it, and we'll also analyze bear and bull engulfing patterns, with the help of which we'll be opening deals. So I really hope this video is going to be both useful and interesting for you. So sit comfortably and we get started. So guys, first of all, our pattern, bull or bear engulfing. This is a pattern consisting of two candles, approximately the same in size but of different colors. Here is a perfect example of our bull engulfing pattern. We can mark it so we don't get distracted by other candles. So two perfect candles here. Look, red one meaning there was a fall from this this level to this one. The next candle turned out to be green and almost covered the whole previous fall. So it was some kind of engulfing of previous fall, you know. This is why the pattern is called engulfing. This is a bull engulfing because the green candle engulfs the red one. Bear engulfing is vice versa when red candle engulfs the bull one. So bull is green and bear is red. Green means growth and red means fall. Keep in mind. The pattern is formed at the very bottom and means reverse of the market. We see downward motion. It's really important to know how to determine the trend we're trading on, guys. Here we clearly see downward motion as it's going from top to bottom. Look right here in the very bottom, a bear engulfing pattern is formed, after which the growth is started. So here it is, starting from the pattern itself and finishing on similar pattern. Okay. We also see bull engulfing pattern is in the middle of the trend, so we can use it as a reversive model when we'll be trading against the trend and as a trade continuation model too. So let's figure out this pattern. It's a bull engulfing here too, as there's a red candle and green one which engulfs the previous fall. The pattern means the market's growth. It may be growth followed by growth. And as we see the chart is growing, the pattern is being formed and the chart continues to grow. In this case, we're talking about trading on a trend. The trend is growing and we open a deal with higher. I hope it's all clear, guys. In this case, vice versa, the trend is falling, but we open a deal with higher as well because the pattern is a bull one. So after a bull pattern, a growth is prognosed. And in this case, we open a deal with against the trend. And let me remind us that when we work against the trend, we need to be accurate and wait for the possible corrections or entry points after which we can open a deal with higher safely. And when we see that the trend's continuation model is happening and the trend is growing, we open a deal following the direction. We can be more confident here about our deal. So here we can see bear engulfing pattern, which I've mentioned earlier. This is a pattern consisting of green candle and red candle engulfing the previous growth. So here is a small green candle. Well, it's small comparable to this big red one. At the very top of the chart, there's an engulfing of the trend, was growing for long, and let's mark it. So right from here to here, there was a growing trend. It's a peak, and a bear engulfing pattern is being formed in the peak, consisting of those two candles, and the trend is downward now. And here, here we see continuation pattern, the same pattern as this one. We see it not once. For example, we can take this case. Here is also downtrend continuation pattern. So we see green candle and red one engulfing our previous growth. And of course, this pattern is followed by fall. Well, we can trade on two cases here. We can trade against the trend, but more accurately, or we can trade on a trend. It's a downward one, and we open a deal with lower because of a bear pattern. the last candle is red, remember? And we'll be more confident about trading here. So I hope it's all clear, guys, and let's move to practice. And it's gonna be more understandable when we practice. We trade in 1 minute time frame today. The time frame of the candle is 1 minute too. You should copy those inputs so you can earn together with me. So we started with $100 in balance, and we'll try to make it now several times bigger. Well, guys, the first deal comes to its closure. It's a profit. Yep, such a good case. An uptrend was here. Let's draw it so it's visually represented. Look, somewhere here is the bottom of the trend, and somewhere here is the peak of the trend, or it's gonna be continued. Here our bull engulfing pattern is formed. I've been talking a lot about it. And here is this pattern. We have a red candle, a green one, and it means that this pattern, in this case it's an uptrend continuation pattern, I expect to be followed by a growth continuation. So the deal was opened with higher, and the next candle was green, and we earned on that. Guys, also a very important thing, it's time to say it. Such a case as flat is formed here. We see that all the candles are opened and closed approximately at the same range. And when there is no uptrend or downtrend, we do not trade, because the pattern may be worked out not correctly, so it's a loss for us. We need to understand that it must be a clear downtrend or uptrend. So here at the bottom it was also some risky case, which I do not recommend you to trade on. Because all the candles were closed approximately the same range, and it's actually unclear whether it's going to be a trend continuation or reverse. Here this case is similar. There's some corridor, and it's better not to trade within it. You should look for a more confident entry point after some clear downtrend or uptrend. So it's really important to keep in mind, guys, and I had to warn you, so we're going. So guys, the second deal is closed in a profit. Yes, the case was risky, but a small rollback is enough for us to make this deal closed. Here it's pretty simple. We were already analyzing downtrend and uptrend and this pair. Okay, here we see a new uptrend in which frameworks our pattern is formed. Bull engulfing, we can take a closer look. We have a small red candle which is being engulfed by a huge green candle. So it's some kind of correction to our growth, as we see that now the uptrend is continued, and this is why I opened the deal with higher after this pattern was formed, and we earned on that. Guys, it's not the rule that the next candle is green. Sometimes it's red, so you should open deals accurately, and you should not bet the whole deposit amount. Well guys, another deal is closed perfectly, and let's analyze the case. There is a long uptrend which started from bull engulfing pattern as well. Okay, we see the red candle, the green one, and this thing can be considered as the start of the trend. Here we see the previous correction, which was formed with the help of bear engulfing pattern, green candle, red candle, and then a fall. And here's the same case, green candle, red one, and the deal was opened with lower, and the further correction is supposed to happen, or a total reverse to this uptrend. So what matters is that the deal is closed in a profit, and what's going on next doesn't really matter. So guys, a refund of the deal is what we've got. We neither earn nor lose, but opening the deal was reasonable. Some uptrend after a small consolidation, and here bear engulfing pattern is formed, green and red candles, but unfortunately the market equaled. It didn't go higher or lower, and if the deal was opened a little later, we would earn. But now the fall we've been waiting for and expecting it is started. But we won't open a deal here. It's too late, guys. So let's keep looking for the next case. Well guys, the final deal is closed and it is a profit trade. In this case, it's simple. There's a downtrend which started somewhere here. We don't know whether it's going to be continued or finished, but what matters is that a pattern is formed here and we've been talking about it. It's a bear engulfing pattern. So we have a green candle, red candle, the red one engulfed the whole previous cross, which means the fall is supposed to happen next. And as the trend is already downward, we're trading on a trend in a downward direction. So guys, we managed to make deposit 2.5 times bigger in this small video, and we were not risking too much. We were trading accurately, carefully. I think this video is a great demonstration that if you know how the market works, its mechanics, if you practice a little and learn on my videos, then you can earn money on your own. It's no problem. In my Telegram channel, I'll keep posting announcements of my videos, and I'm gonna talk about such interesting strategies such as this one. If you don't want to miss any updates, any news and information about the trading, I'll leave the link below. So guys, that's it for today. I hope this video was both useful and interesting for you to watch, and if it's right, then please subscribe to my channel, put your likes, I'll be really glad. And I don't say goodbye for long because I'll meet really soon in my next video. But before you go, a quick reminder just for you. If you're a beginner, if you're not really good at trading and binary options, I recommend you to watch this video right here. And if you want to start trading with profitable signals that have already been tested, go to my Telegram channel and watch this video about trading with my signals right there. And if you want to be aware of the most profitable and reliable strategies, watch the video right here. That's it. Bye bye.